Marissa, your camera is okay. We are back. Marissa will be back in a sec. So our cameras are now in different orders, and it's temporarily the GM.
I'm in charge. Everyone takes 20 damage except me. I get 1,000 gold.
Perfect.
Oh no, the cameras are back, so suddenly you're not in charge anymore.
Yep.
Still got the 1,000 gold. Fuck off.
The next item that you found, I need to pull up now that all my handouts went away. Yeah, I just need to pull up what they are because all my notes went away. Just a sec. Oh, there they are. No, we're good. Okay. It is a first level wand of magic missile. Is the second thing you identify.
Nice.
So, you can cast once per day, unless you overcharge it, you can cast a first level magic missile spell.
1 dart per action at a D4 plus 1, I think. Correct. Something like that, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, you can do it 1 to 3 actions, just like the normal spell. 1d4 plus 1 force damage. Yeah. I think I'll just show you it because
we fight over that wand.
And then the wand is called...
it's like a pig's tail.
This one I might not show you the handout for. You did succeed on identifying it, though not critically succeed. It is going to be the Wayfinder, is what this is called. If you open up the compass, there is an empty slot for something to be slotted into it. And you have heard of Wayfinders, at least Caleb has. It needs what's called an Aeon Stone to be inserted into it. Aeon Stones normally orbit your head and provide you a benefit depending on the stone. The Wayfinder lets you get all the benefits of the stone without having a giant floating crystal that can be stolen orbiting your head.
That's fair.
A Wayfinder doesn't count against your investiture limit. If you invest in an Aeon Stone and the Wayfinder at the same time, it still only counts as 1 slot. In addition to all of that, and there's other rules about like if you have multiple of them, but in addition to all of that, for 1 action, you can make it glow with like a first level light spell.
Ooh.
Yeah, my new magic compass.
Yep. You also know that these Wayfinders serve as...
You got a new wand.
The wand is useless to me.
It serves as a badge of office for agents of the Pathfinder Society and a status symbol among adventurers.
I changed my mind.
It also is a functional compass.
I'll take the compass for sure. You can have the wand. Enjoy it.
Point of order on the wand. Unless you are Arcana or trained in Arcane Tradition, I believe. Yeah. You have to fool it into using for you. There's a thing
so,
where you got to fool. You got to trick magic item.
No. I can't use it then. It's not like a gun.
Yeah, I can't use it either.
I'm going to check. It's not impossible to use it without that. Activate an item.
I thought the wands... Oh, no. Yeah.
Here we go. If you must have a spellcasting feature to activate an item with the activation component.
Trick magic item's a feat.
Yes, it is.
It doesn't actually say it has to be the same tradition, though.
I don't
At least as far as I'm seeing. You just have to be able to cast any type of spell.
I mean, if that's the case, then we might want to look at the healing wand.
No. My wand.
Yeah, so I think, as far as I can see, under the activate an item handout, it doesn't say that it has to be cast a spell from that same tradition. It just
trick magic item says, for example, this might allow a fighter to cast a spell, blah, 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 or allow a wizard to cast a spell that's not on the arcane list using a scroll. So it goes by the tradition of the spell that's being cast.
Okay. So then, yeah, I think this handout, yeah. Well, in that case, there's only 1 arcane spellcaster right now.
Yeah. Get the wand.
I'll catch the wand. I still am very much interested in the compass as a status symbol. Thank you very much.
I mean, I'm the tracker and the nature guy.
Good point. And he's got a gun.
I have taught you already today. Does it do what?
do any actually a normal compass until then?
It does act like a normal compass as well.
In which case, I think that Caliph picks it up and will actually present it and hand it over to the ranger in a formal, ostentatious manner.
Thanks. He'll just grab it very slowly and then just tuck it in a pocket.
I'm waiting for that Caliph makes a sleight of hand check.
Without a compass, you take a -2 item penalty to navigate and sense direction in a place with. Oh, well, yeah, you get a -2 penalty to sense direction and navigate if you are using north-south kind of directions.
Yeah, but if I want to go, I want to face north.
You will. Yeah, you're good.
There is that moment clenching of hand of, wait, do I really want to do this? Or yes.
I assume you guys are also going to spend some time licking your wounds.
Yes, I am
Yes.
also.
Treat wounds
I'm also-
checks, please.
Yeah. While that's going on, I am butchering this drake.
Perfect.
You have the butchery skill?
What skill would that be?
Wait, is it survival with a
We can-
bonus because it's your terrain?
It was my prey.
It was your
We
prey.
can harvest its acid. That's a thing we could do.
That is the thing that Rogar is doing.
I want the glands. Is what I want.
That will include the acid in it. So
Okay.
you guys,
We were
if
also supposed
Rogar
to
is
bring it
harvesting the acid
back
already,
to the Pixie King, whoever he was.
Oh, we
supposed
just
to
need the
bring it
head.
back, so I really don't care.
yeah, the acid glands will probably be, I'm guessing, somewhere in the upper chest or neck area.
Yeah.
It'll be connected to the head, but not in it.
What order are you going in?
Yeah, who gets the crit? Actually, sorry, the
Alright,
26
so-
is also a crit. So two people get the
I'm
crit.
first because I was grievously injured.
Okay, so then you heal for 2d6 doubled, or I think it actually just says 4d6.
So it's Hagen and then the two people that got hurt. So whoever has the lower hit points gets the crit.
I have 14.
Red has
12.
12, Bang has 1.
So Red
Bane has
gets the
one.
crit. Bane gets 21. Sorry, Bear's last.
I'm
No
not
one told you to
sure
bring a bear into a dungeon. You did this all yourself.
What, you want me to leave him alone?
Yes, I do.
He's a baby!
I have spent so many spell slots healing your stupid pet bear.
Bang licks your face when you heal him.
Wait, how many D6s is it again?
You are getting a normal amount, I believe.
Yeah.
No, you're getting actually the crit.
No, Lactarius is getting the crit.
The first,
Yeah.
I thought the first one was himself and then lowest HP first, which would have been the
No,
crit.
me, and then who got the lowest got the crit.
Okay,
Yeah, and I had 12 hit points, so yeah.
Okay, perfect.
And then
And then
Bang
2D-
gets
2d6.
21.
Bang gets 2d6 and Rogar gets 2d6.
I get 9, Bang gets 8.
And then you gotta wait another 10 whole minutes before you can start it. Actually, 20 minutes. No, 10 because it's 5. It's been 5. No, you did 4. You did 4. So 20 minutes. Caleb, what are you doing while everyone else is sitting around for 40 minutes getting treated?
10 minutes of refocusing, checking for more detect magicking.
Okay, you
As
have
everyone
found
else
all of the
is-
magical things around here.
Does that include if I go for a careful swim?
Yes.
Yeah.
But if you'd like to, you can make a perception check to see if you see anything else. Secret, of course.
Yes. I would love to do that.
Okay.
Oh, so useful perception check.
Okay.
Just to clarify, what did King Morlock want us to do? Like, go back and say, "Hey, we killed it"?
Bring back the
Bring
head.
back the head, I believe. I'll double check.
Were we gonna get anything from him?
Our lives.
No, we got our lives. We
you
just
got
never
our
have to see him
lives.
again.
I have
If we
zero
want to be in
intention of letting
service,
He said that it was going to be this great, glorious task. He didn't exactly say what the rewards were, though.
yeah.
He
mean,
does
I'm
want the
pretty
head, yeah.
What
It
a
was the head.
garbage blast.
Caleth, you
And
see...
we want a garbage blaster.
Yes. You see the... Everything is clear. This area up ahead is also clear. Do you have dark vision, or do you have a light source?
I have low light vision, and this area up ahead, I was not looking at the map, so.
Oh, okay.
Where?
Everything is clear. And I was just checking how much you see. Do you have a light source with you?
Yes, I do.
Okay. Then that place is clear. The stairs up into the other area to the northeast is clear, except for a bit of mold growing on the wall and ceiling, but there's no enemies, and you don't hear anything.
Okay.
Don't touch the mold.
Yeah, I'm not getting on any kind of floor. I'll do a little bit here, but I'm not going out that waterway.
Do I get the +2 to survival for harvesting this thing or no? Because it was my prey.
I don't think.
There's the.
There we go. Yes, I would say yes.
Oh.
In this case, it can be either survival or nature that you can use. And
Which one's
but I
better?
think if you use survival, you'll like this. Will your terrain bonus also affect this? Harvesting creatures from that specific type of terrain.
Let me click the feat. Survival checks in one of the following types of terrain.
Okay, yeah, then it would. If it's just all survival checks.
So
Would it be plus?
theoretically, if you butcher anyone down there, you get the +1 bonus.
It
Would it be
works
+3 or
because-
just +2?
Circumstance for that and circumstance for that, so it's just the +2.
Okay.
Because they're both the same type.
So total bonus is 8. Is it secret world or open?
This will be open. You can tell if you did
Oh,
well
okay.
or not.
So add 2. I'm gonna hero point. Don't care.
That's better.
24.
You get it. You get the gland intact. It's about the size of. Now that the creature had already spit, you can see it shrunken down to like the size of about your closed fist. But it definitely has the ability to grow larger than that when filled. It's like a bladder-like thing.
Do I get some Drake steaks out of it too?
Yes. I don't think that they're quite going to be rations. It's not possible to. You'd have to like dry them and stuff like that. But yeah, there's some
We were gonna
food.
I'll take
You
it.
could dry them overnight.
Yep.
You
Keep
hang
that
them
in
up
mind.
over your coals
Yeah.
on a stick.
I will just add this somewhere.
Wait, Caliph, where are you?
I've
You're back
come
there on the
back.
map. Sorry, I was looking for where you were exploring. I thought you just like
Nope,
started swimming
I'm back
away.
and doing prestidigitation.
I have the what's it called? The acid.
Acid gland, river drake acid gland is what I would note it down as.
Alrighty.
I get bored, and I would like to make a perception check against this.
Make a perception check against this door.
Aren't we?
The door
aren't we
stares
still
back.
healing?
I think he healed everyone once and then stopped. The door stares back. It is almost as good at you at staring, but eventually it balks. You don't see any deception in its woody eyes. There are no traps.
All right. I would like to open the door in full faith.
Okay, you can.
Oh, we know
click-
what's in there.
You can click to open the door.
No, we don't.
Yeah, we've
Isn't
never
that-
opened that door.
No, not that door.
Oh, I thought
Oh, it's
you went.
locked.
I thought
Is
you
it
opened
locked?
this door.
It's locked.
Yep,
When
the
you
door
saw the
is
body.
actually locked. You try to open it and
The
it is
lock.
locked.
All right.
I got it. All right. Let me. Excuse me.
While
let me
you're
just-
doing
I
that, I'll
whistle.
move up here.
Let me just squeeze on in here. I'll just like just do that. I assume secret check.
What are you attempting to do?
Pick the lock with my lock picking.
Okay. You can pick the lock. I won't tell you the DC, but you will require, according to the rules, 3 successful pick lock checks to pick the lock.
Whoa! Good thing I have a +8.
Okay.
Just holding the
Opener-
axe in my hand, waiting for me to fail.
Open or
Here
close?
is this door.
Sorry.
Or secret?
Oh, this will be.
Oh.
They'll. Actually, I think these will be open. You'll obviously tell if it's not good enough. So
Yeah.
this will be an open, and you won't be able to try again right now. Until you level up, basically. Then you can come
Oh,
back and
okay.
try again.
Nope.
All right. You
Do you have
immediately
thieves'
can
tools?
tell that though you can probably pick the lock partially with future attempts, you're gonna need to get better at picking locks to try again.
What's the door made out of?
One of these
Yeah.
wood.
It
Might be
is
a
made
stone
out of
door.
Did
wood.
tell me
It's not
the
stone.
woody
It is
looked-
wood. The wood in most of these doors have actually it is wood, swollen due to the humidity and general kind of like occasional bits of mold in the corners. They're kind of like swollen into their frame, so they usually have to like kind of force them open each door. Unless if you
I'm
are
hearing weak.
I'm going to run my hand down the door to get a splinter, triggering my retribution axe.
are you
The
gonna
skull turns into a door.
yes, and you're rolling with athletics to
Um,
break it down.
Yeah,
seems
sure,
to be
why
what
not?
you're doing, or
I
what
mean,
you're
Yeah.
we can
leading
light
up
on
to
fire.
doing.
I like
It will without oil. It's not going to be lit on fire.
Yeah. Fair enough.
It's far
All
too
right,
humid.
break it down.
Yep, far too moist.
Yeah. Well, I think I just hurt my shoulder.
That's correct. Nope, you don't feel great, but the door is unmoving. It seems rather jammed, actually.
It's fake. That's a fake door. There's nothing behind it. Let's go.
Rogar, do you
hold
have
up.
thieves' tools?
Hold up.
I just tried it.
See
And
if God could.
Yes, but did you have thieves' tools?
Yeah, I do. Do you want
Oh.
to try?
Nope, double checking.
Can I
Hagen?
shoot
We have
the
like
lock?
3 sets of these tools. We
Touch
found
the
them earlier.
door?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I was thinking.
Make an athletics check. Oh, let me check
I'm
something.
punching it.
Let me check.
Yeah,
I
this
don't like
door
it.
have hit
Door.
points or hardness or something.
I'm checking.
We're gonna kill Billet is really the only solution.
Oh, you know that oil-drenched driftwood debris? I start to bring it over and pile it by this door, and then set it back on fire.
It's already was on. Oh yeah, it was only on fire for. So here's the thing: you set it on fire, and the oil all burned for a minute, and then it's all burnt out. There's no more oil left,
Fair enough.
unfortunately. Okay, just a sec while I check this. Here we go. All right.
How do we all?
You do not. It seems harm the door. Are you guys gonna spend 10 minutes trying to break the way through the door? Because eventually you're gonna probably be able to, but there's anything on the other side of that would know you're there.
I
Well,
mean,
we
if
know-
it's take 10, we get through the door. I'm happy to do it.
Yeah, we based on our map,
Let's-
we know the layout of the room.
Yeah, there's nothing behind it. Unless there's a secret door into the throne room that we don't know
It would
about.
be great because that king is not going to survive.
Not right now.
And
We're
unless
not gonna
that's
fight him
where
right now.
his harem chamber is, and that's where he goes to retire for the day.
I do
No,
want to
no,
remind
there's
us
the throne for
we
that.
are out of heal spells.
Mm.
I'm gonna shoot the lock. Just see what
Make
happens.
an attack roll.
Can I hunt prey the lock?
You cannot hunt prey the lock.
I believe that says
Uh,
creature or some such.
Let's see.
Can we
I
recall?
will
not-
animate the door, then hunt it.
All right,
10.
your bullet
Jesus
jams.
Christ.
Your bullet jams into the lock mechanism, jamming it. You can no longer pick the lock. It's broken, but it's broken shut.
Well, nothing's coming out of there anytime soon.
Mm,
I mean-
mm,
The thing I'm worried about is if this was specifically the reason they wanted to kill us, that so they could get in here and get at whatever it is. If we've broken the door, maybe that stops that, but they could just break it down just like we are. I say take the time and break through.
Just take 10 and break down the door.
16 to hit.
Okay. So I'm going to skip some time here. With, it seems your determination, you eventually break the door down into splinters. I think it takes longer than you wished. It probably takes closer to 20 minutes rather than 10. But eventually, you force your way through the door. There's a crunch, and you are through.
Sweet. Treat my wounds before we go in.
The walls of this octagonal chamber are adorned with swirling runes carved into the stone and then filled with a dull, silvery metal. The floor is polished smooth, as is the ceiling 10 feet above it. It appears empty otherwise.
Detect
Can we open the door so we can see it?
Yes.
I mean, did I not
The wizard
catch
boy.
this magic earlier?
I
You.
don't think it's
No
magical.
one go in this room.
It is magical, but I didn't realize that this was magic. Also, I'm not sure you did detect magic in this specific area. You checked for traps.
No, when we were over here,
Yeah, she did it here.
so she would have
Yeah.
got, yeah.
Yeah.
First thing
there is some
first,
magic.
grab a pebble.
The
Grab a
room-
pebble and throw it in the room and see if it gets laser beamed.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nothing happens.
Grab a
All
caliph
right.
and throw it in the room and see if it gets
No.
laser beamed.
Grab wizard, throw in room, see if it gets laser. How much Drake goop do we have? Is it weight sensitive?
No, it's gonna be one bulk basically to carry it with you.
just
For the whole-
just in case it's organic matter that's needed, I'm gonna grab this guy and throw him in the room.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
You throw
Yes,
one of the
good
Morlock
sacrifice.
corpses into the room. Nothing happens.
Can I recall lore arcana on whatever these symbols are?
Yes. Please make a hidden arcana roll.
All right. I just arcana or recall lore because I have buffs to one, not the other.
This is recall knowledge,
Okay.
but using the arcana skill.
Yeah. Oh, sorry, it's been a bit. What the? That is not. I did not mean to do that button. Sorry.
Okay, I let it pass. I can
It's supposed to
see
be
with
secret.
that.
Just accidentally drop the die on the table. It's fine.
There we go.
Okay.
This was Marissa forgetting how blind rolls worked.
Okay. It's not clear what exactly these do. You do remember that runes like these, if they weren't triggered by touch, they're probably triggered by some kind of specific interaction. You also recognize that this room isn't filled with a single complex rune, but rather there are several individual but similar runes in here.
Is it an insanity chamber?
Do I recognize any of them?
You do not. You do know. You don't recognize any of them. You do know that if you recognized one, you would recognize all of them. They are all the same type of rune.
And they're runes. They're not just a way of writing a different language we don't.
They are
name.
swirling runes carved into a stone and then filled with a dull silvery metal. They are clearly magical effect runes. Your detect magic is pinging on this. That is a good question, Zen. Does your detect magic tell you what spells? Do you have the improved detect magic Scion feed?
Do items. Okay, nope, that's illusion. Let's look into this thing. Oh, here. I will ping it and then everyone can search.
There you go.
Perfect. Oh yeah, that's
Friends of magic.
doesn't make it clear which spell nor which items are magical. It gains the following amp.
The amp doesn't matter, really.
Okay.
Unless I'm actually spending that, which I'm not.
But you do have a +1 status bonus to the saves if you go in that room.
But it's not third level. That's what tells you the school of magic, right? You're not casting this heightened.
I mean, I don't have third levels.
Yeah, no one does yet.
No.
Yeah. Okay, that's what would be. you would need that to automatically learn. So you do not know from that.
All right.
And
How many runes are there?
perfect.
Your OCD feat.
That's amazing. Let me check. There are 9.
Oh, that's a cantrip.
There are
That's right.
exactly 9 other runes in here.
Exactly, you get from approximate.
There are approximately exactly 9 runes here.
Alright, does that help? I don't know magic. I could have. I love how this is a substitute for counting.
Well, we broke our way in.
I got nothing here. This is kind of
Send in the
weird.
bear.
I'm
No,
like
not
2
sending
seconds
it
away
there.
from pushing the elf in the room. I swear to God.
Rogar's gonna walk in.
Okay. You walk in. Everything seems the same.
I take another step.
He was a brave dwarf.
I take another
This-
step.
You're good.
I'll
I turn back and
follow
give the
step.
thumbs up.
Oh, I did the wrong button. There we go. Now that's under you.
I want to get closer and study the runes, but not touch them. Better vantage, looking up above, anything I can do to try and figure out more information about this place.
You have discerned all you can here and now. If someone else wants to roll Arcana, they can, or if you want to return later or research it back in
Perception.
town, you can. Perception will not help here. You see everything. there is to
Sketch the
see.
runes. Sketch the runes.
You don't,
Some
if
rubbish.
Bring
you
them to
want to
someone
risk,
that knows shit.
if you want to risk touching them, you can etch them. Or if you want to try to make an approximate drawing of what they look like, you can. They are similar enough that drawing one would not be identical to the others, but would be pretty, like, it would at least give you a very strong
There's
clue.
only 9. Just draw 9 runes.
Yeah, I would happily draw the runes out.
And you have drawing equipment?
Double checking that now. Yes, I do.
I step out of the room before this is done.
You can
While this is happening, it's round 2 of medicine.
Yay!
Yeah, you're gonna. Sounds good.
We do is like bandage wounds.
Yep.
Give me 8 points and get rid of wounded, please.
Fine, mushroom first.
The
Damn it.
2d6. No,
The
that's a
15.
success.
Oh, okay.
Come on,
Bang.
7. 6.
Bang!
Bang
Crits.
What I
gets
needed.
25.
46.
Jesus.
Dwarf,
2d6.
2d6. And then I finish my own healing for a crit.
46. Nice.
All right, I'm at full. Bang is 1 off both. so
Supposed
we're
to be
good.
practicing law, not medicine.
Perfect. After all this time, Kayla, you've definitely gotten a detailed drawing of the runes because they spent like another 40 minutes giving you that much time to do it.
Also, your wounded is gone because if someone successfully restores any hit points to you with treat wounds,
I thought it was
or
too
if you're
full.
restored to full hit points, it's too full
Oh,
only if
okay.
you're not being using treat wounds.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
to full no matter what.
Are you full out of ammo?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kaleth, why do I see your hit points as higher than they should be, or is that not Kaleth?
Uh,
Oh, it's
I've got
Hagen.
full-
Hagen was standing on top of you. That's what's going on.
Yeah,
It
I'm
tends to happen
fixing it.
sometimes.
Just roll 20s very slow.
What do you guys want to do?
Well, we've got. Oops, didn't mean to do that. This door.
We've also got a staircase over here if we know where that goes to.
No, our map ends on this side of the
On
the map.
water? Yeah.
Yeah. So we know there's a way out this way, but
I'm actually
everything.
thinking about the staircase directly north of us right now.
Yeah, that's not
Yeah.
on our map that was drawn by the
Were those-
Misfit or whatever.
Were those going up or down
Up.
when we saw them before? Up.
Oh,
Not up to the
Not
first
the
floor, just
XP.
like a bit up. Like up like the stairs you're on now go up.
So that's like landing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
we could
I mean,
head back this way.
I'd say we should check out this door at least because we've never been in here, to my knowledge.
Find a
Yeah.
way to get out of here without alerting the Murlocs.
But there's
Well,
the
this is
shotgun I
back
want.
at the. This is back at the starting area.
It-
When we hook
well,
around there, and there's that door that we never
We
opened.
Yeah,
started
there's
over
there's
here.
yeah,
I
there's
wanna
this
open
other
it.
door that we might get there from the door
I
next
want
to
to know
me.
what's in.
It's true.
It's a good point. I want to know what's in there.
All right.
Oh my god.
I open the door.
Bodies.
Inside are stairs that lead down to the next floor.
Go, 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 level up, go.
Just
Go, 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 go,
run,
go.
run, run.
Close to the box.
Level up, level up.
Level running downstairs.
And because of what we learned last time, we will never come back here and never engage anything that we left behind because fuck that.
Hagen, you hear the others from a distance, or are you just roll 20 lagging? Are you following behind?
I'm going. Roll 20's not letting me.
Okay, give me a
alright?
sec.
I am
I'm moving you to a
ascending
new map
stairs.
anyways. Where's... Oh,
Cool.
he's underneath. Hold on. That's what's happening.
Wait. I don't know. I'll put.
I got it.
I'll just move out there.
Okay, let me close this, open up the next floor.
Ah! No, no. Okay, you move.
I already copied you. It's fine.
You're doing that whole. I'll go this way. Nope, nope, nope. This way. Nope.
Nope.
But it's Caleb and the bear going whoop, whoop, whoop.
All right. So you go down some stairs and come to a door that is closed on the other end of it. I will describe what the general atmosphere is like in just a sec.
Do we
The
feel
door.
more
The door
experienced?
is where
You do level
Rogar
up.
is.
The door is next to
Yes.
Rogar. Yes, around the corner. Hagen, it's just around the corner from you, past Lactarius. But you can all level up now if you'd like, while I get this ready. Though
Open the
Oh, there's like feats and shit. We gotta. Oh man. Okay.
Mine
Don't
is
worry.
pretty easy.
I've been using Path Builder this whole time, so I
Me
can
too.
have it.
Do I increase my crafting or do I try and increase something else?
Yeah, the only question is what skill should I pump?
Oh, it's without a doubt for me, so that's easy. Expert.
Which one?
Thank
Like,
you.
Ooh,
does the skill increase apply to punching? Can I just get better at punch?
No, you need to increase your unarmed.
But from leveling up,
That's
I
what
think
I
that does, yes. Like, leveling up gives you a +1 to all attacks.
Good enough for me, actually.
Because you're proficient
probably
in
intimidate.
punching, so that means
Yeah.
you it gets +1 every time you level up, yeah.
woohoo! I'm now faster.
Oh my god, you were already so fast.
50 feet of movement.
What does that do?
Oh, one thing to note is I haven't yet set up the door tokens on this floor, so we'll be doing it the old-fashioned, I move a wall away from you when you go up to it kind of way. But you'll still...
Seems reasonable.
Yeah, I'll fix that for next time we play.
What was the
I
path?
selfishly kind of want to increase my intimidation.
Oh. I am now an expert in crafting, so apparently making that trap was helpful for me.
I'm trying to see what I need to. Okay, I see what I need. So to get Beast Gunner, I need to be trained in Arcana and crafting. Am I trained in Arcana? I am not. So I will become trained in Arcana to do my build.
Or edification. I can't be flanked.
That's pretty
Yeah.
good.
Nice.
Or
Good one.
surprised.
Oh, not surprised is nice.
I'm doing weird orc stuff.
Perfect.
I'm taking Ancestral Paragon, and I will be.
So Hey, that's the feat I'm taking for weird orc stuff.
Here's the thing, Indigo. I have dwarf stuff and beastkin stuff I can pick from. I have basically 2
I mean,
races.
we can both take the feat, but like, that's the same feat I'm taking
I
as
know.
Ancestral Paragon.
General feats. I hadn't looked.
Path Builder is great.
It's very good. Makes it very easy. What did I have before? I'm taking Rock Runner. That's what I'm gonna take.
What is it?
Here, I'll paste it before I add it in. Ignore difficult terrain made of rubble or uneven, made of stone and earth.
Nice.
That has been an issue because I am slow.
And considering what underground, pretty much all of the floor is going to be made of stone and
Yeah.
earth. So.
Yep.
Rock Runner.
Okay, I am ready when everyone else is.
Yep.
I just need to level 3.
Yay!
Oh, I'm at 43 health.
30 hit points.
Oh, and then let's see. I'm now trained in Arcana because I want gun.
Does anyone have occult tradition?
Yes, I do.
Does anyone have? You have arcane tradition. I have divine. Does anyone have primal tradition?
I don't.
Right,
I think
cool,
I can.
I'm taking it.
Can I get it when I get a beast?
I'm
gun?
taking it then. I'll
Alright,
cover
you're
all the bases. Because the thing I'm doing is a prereq feat. It's Orc War Mask, and that unlocks a new magic tradition. Like, I don't get any spells, but I become trained in a magic tradition and gain the dubious knowledge feat.
Oh, nice. So we've got 2 people with dubious knowledge.
Yeah. But eventually, I can upgrade it to a Mask of Pain that does damage when I intimidate.
That's so good.
Nice.
Okay, all I got was my Arcana. My will saves are now expert, and my Rock Runner feat.
Sweet.
Did I get the +1 to my clan pistol when we were in town, or no? I just like set it up to do it.
I think we spent 4 days.
We spent 4 days there. I think you did get the +1 to it. That's why we were there for 4 days.
Okay.
Attaching
so
the
I just
+1.
haven't put it on for some reason.
Cool. I get spells. I'm going to figure those out at a time that's not now.
You don't need to now because the first thing will not be a fight. At least the first thing will probably not be a fight. You're in front of a door. It's a closed door. At the bottom of these stairs.
Now, the last door was a fight.
Is it a trapped door?
In this case, I will just say it's not a trapped door. I will not normally be in the habit of saying that. Normally, I will, whether or not it's trapped, you're going to make a perception check. This time, I will say it's not trapped.
It's so many feats.
You don't hear anything on the other side. The place is less damp and musty than it did, damp and moldy than the previous floor. It's still a bit musty, but not nearly as bad.
Sorry, do we heal hit points as they go up? Like, are you just down your maximum from what you were?
Correct. So if you gained that many hit points, you gain current and max increases.
Sweet. So I'm at 48.
Huh.
Oh wait, Bang also technically levels up, but he doesn't get anything. I don't think. He just has health increases.
And for my general feat, I took Godless Healing, which means I get a +5 on treat wounds when it's successful.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah,
okay.
And then I pumped my intimidation to expert, so now it's +8 for my stink eye.
Excellent.
My will saves +10. No one can tell me what to do.
Nope.
Rogar, do you want to switch spots so you're not like in the front when we open the door?
Oh, I sorry, I did not know that's where the door was.
That is where the door was. Yep.
So swap with
I'm
yeah.
still dealing with Bang not having his health change over.
Yeah. My health
Oh, I see
are
what
not
it
on the
is.
sheet for some reason.
Yeah, I have to reload the page sometimes, so maybe reload and it'll fix on the token.
Mm-hmm.
I see him with 31 out of 32 right now. Is that not accurate?
Okay. No, it was. On my end, it still showed 23
Okay.
out of 24 or something.
Yeah, it's like I think the UI update
there we
is
go.
still a little buggy.
Okay.
Yeah.
A little bit, yeah.
So, you're in front
Hearing
of the
nothing
door,
on the other side of the
Locharius.
door, it's now open.
Perfect. You open the door, which I will do manually
What
for now.
fucking abomination greets me? Oh,
Oh my
sweet
God,
Jesus!
is that a couch?
So, this
On the
large
divan.
cross-shaped chamber contains several long couches. The leather cushions that once adorned them cracked with age. Dead plants lie slumped in planter boxes along the walls, and a long dry fountain depicting a lighthouse stands in the middle of the room. Sitting on one of the further couches, reading a book and finishing munching on something, what initially looks like a Morlock quickly becomes clear has long since rotted away and yet continues to move. The creature, disgusting, putrid as it is, looks up at you as you approach, shields its eyes slightly, and says, "Hello? Can I help
Hey.
you?"
How you doing? We're just. Have you heard the good word of Pharasma?
No thanks. And he the creature just looks back at its book and keeps one hand raised to block the light and turns a page.
How do you read in the dark? Even with dark
Yes.
vision, you can't read.
I
Yes.
can.
It's our
Just
note
takes some
to ask.
practice.
Is the book any good?
Read it before. It's decent.
You know, we've got some steaks we just picked up. Would you mind having a bit of a bite with us?
Looks up at you, and you can tell that, taking a second to decide. And then he says, sure, just can you turn it down a bit? It's a bit bright.
Right, elf boy, you might want to douse your mitt there.
I'll douse the light because I have dim vision, but our human is going to be
Yep.
very problemed.
A human.
Hey, human.
Oh, sorry.
Yep.
You're
Hagen
you're
is a half-orc human.
Half-orcs are humans.
Exactly.
Oh.
Dynamic
just like
lighting,
owls.
you are no longer emitting light.
I am,
There we go.
because I'm human and I can't see in the dark.
Yep.
Well, don't you have
if hold on.
some sort of translucent scarf, you noble prick?
Yeah.
You could just cover.
I take the lacy shirt from the elf and I put it over the light.
Is that acceptable to you, Marissa?
No, you're not stealing my shirt. Thank you.
Fine, I run back upstairs and I take a gross shirt from a dead Morlock.
They're not gross because they were prestidigitated.
That's a good point. I take the
Correct.
laundered shirt from a dead Morlock and I drape it over whatever I'm using as a light source.
Okay.
Can I get low light vision turned on for me? Because I
Yes.
should be.
So, in that case, there we go. Hagen, you are emitting only dim light. And
I do have low light vision.
where's low light vision?
I'm not a real human. I'm pretty sure I have
Not a
low light
real
vision.
boy.
There we go.
Oh, whatever. I
This
got
is gonna
light
get
of some kind.
weird. The dynamic lighting stuff. Hold on. Oh, first I need to turn on discovery mode
Oh, thank
for
you.
this.
If discovery mode's on, I think the low light vision's working for me properly.
Explorer mode. That's what it is.
Where do we write down what our vision is?
Should be
There's a
under
senses thing.
your perception.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
But yeah,
senses.
the
Yes,
creature
alright.
says, sure. I guess.
Right, that's right, kind of you. Can we just sit anywhere?
Yeah. Lots of free spaces.
Great.
Brought any new
Great.
books, by the way?
Um,
If you want to read
literature,
it.
not my strong suit, but one of the others might have something.
What type of books are you looking for?
I only have, there's all,
Alright, like, well, there's not a lot of fiction here. You got any fiction? Entertaining.
Not on me, but I
Most
know
of it's
how
like
we can easily get
academia,
them
which
and bring it back.
yeah, lots of like diagrams and like lots of textbooks.
We know where to
well,
get.
I have something far
I'd be
more
quite
exciting than a
happy to
textbook.
Oh no.
It's a book of laws. It's just a big list of laws.
The creature like looks down, considering for a second, and then shrugs and says, "Yeah, sure, I'll read it."
like to
Caliph,
trade
what's
books.
the scale model of the lighthouse you're standing next to?
What the?
Oh yeah, that thing hasn't worked in ages.
Has it? What is it?
It was a fountain once, but dried up. I don't know how long ago.
Anything odd recently? Like within the past couple days?
I've been in here for the past couple days. I don't really leave much. No one else is really friendly here, so I kind of stick around. Sometimes switch out the books I'm borrowing.
So you know the other residents?
They're uh they don't really like me much. Kind of it's gonna get a bit awkward. I'm a ghoul and a Morlock, and the Morlocks upstairs don't like me, and the ghouls down here don't like me. So I kind of just shuffle between the two and mostly hang out here.
Seems fair. Did we get your name, friend?
Augrail. I'll put it in chat.
Augrail. Augrail.
Do you
This is
have
a
any-
mighty fine little study. Can we camp? As while we're doing the stakes, can we do like a slumber party too?
I mean, I don't sleep, but yeah, if you wanna, sure.
Do you have
I can-
any
I punched
billable
the
skills?
dwarf for we're sleeping
Recall
here.
knowledge on ghoul.
Sure. Ghouls are undead creatures, so that will be a religion check.
I think they eat dead flesh, and we got a pile of dead Morlocks to feed them.
I don't think he wants to eat his friends.
As he is, well, friends. They might be bullies.
not
He
his
might be into it.
friends. You just said they're not friends.
You do not know anything about these ghouls. I'm so sorry.
And
it should be a blind check.
what
Hidden
should
roll.
we be checking?
This is a religion recall knowledge.
Religion for ghouls.
All undead are religion, I believe.
Yeah, sure, I'll still attempt it if that's alright.
Okay. And I don't know. I haven't even made the roll yet. So what does your feats do to modify the normal thing for recall knowledge?
It's not going to modify anything unless I've hit it, but basically, even if I fail, I don't fail.
Okay.
I get something good and bad, I just don't know which is which.
Okay.
Truth and a lie.
The same feat now.
Oh, wait, that's the same with you as well?
Yeah, I just got dubious knowledge.
Oh, so
Okay,
we
so-
both-
So you both have access to that. Okay.
but it should definitely be a hitting roll. Okay.
Well,
Uh,
you're gonna know if it failed Hagen because you're gonna get two things told to you, and you just don't know which one will be real.
and then I'm just like watching the Ghoullock. Just like reading him, trying to like, is he chill? Is he?
So ghouls, yeah, he seems chill. Ghouls themselves, I think you both basically know the same knowledge about ghouls. They are undead creatures that have basically been like they used to be living people, and they what's the word to put this? They used to be living people that directly became undead instead of being raised from a corpse or something like that.
Okay. Which makes no sense with the given notion of undead, but all right.
Yep. You know that if they they do eat flesh. If they eat any living flesh, it makes them violently ill. But if they eat any undead flesh, it actually heals them.
What if they just eat someone who's dead? Do they have to be undead? Or do you mean dead?
No, dead is normal food.
Dead is normal. They have to eat
Dead
undead
normal.
flesh, according to what you remembered.
Yeah, undead gives them bonus strength.
And yeah, actual like non-undead meat will make them very sick.
This feels like the lie.
Yeah.
Okay.
I would assume that the ghoul would know that and would refuse any undead flesh. Because who eats stuff that's going to make them sick, right? I say this as someone with lactose intolerance that can't stay away from cheese.
They don't make lactate for flesh.
Okay.
Sure, they make a talisman of good digestion.
So you're making camp here, and you're gonna start
Mhm.
cooking up steaks in the like campfire. Smoke.
We're also gonna pull down some Morlocks to make Morlock soup for the guy.
Okay. Perfect.
Yeah, I asked, does he have any like billable skills? Like, what's he good at? Is he just like reading? What's he learned from his books?
He's like, I know a few things. I guess I can like fix some things that break if needed. And he is speaking common, by the way, which
Oh,
the others did not. And he says, and I know a thing or two about some of the weird stuff that goes on here.
do you know anything about giant spiders?
Not specifically, unfortunately. I also guess I can sneak around a bit. That's how I get my books back and forth without them noticing.
Where are
Who
you
do
getting the books from?
Oh, well, he
What the
points to
elf boy said.
he points to the only other door here that you see. This one. He says, "Yeah, no, the library's just over there."
Why
Is
do you
there a
have to
librarian?
sneak?
I sneak because they don't like me. I'm gonna check if there is a librarian specifically. The answer is probably.
I'm just trying to gauge whether or not there's a person in there without making it seem like we're grave robbers or something.
Yeah.
Dumb tourist is the best dungeon disguise.
That's amazing. There we go. Okay, so he says like there was, but she died.
Is she still there?
Haven't been. Maybe.
Maybe.
This dead librarian, she's dead like you or dead like dead?
Oh,
Dead.
oh, yeah. No, she died, like not moving.
Right. Good. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna pass some time just telling him some stories, some fictional stories that I've picked up in my travels.
He will listen.
I'm gonna
borrow his book and start reading it, please.
Perfect.
If he'll.
Yes.
Yeah. I'm gonna be intricately painting leaves on my face.
I want to recruit this man
my
to
new
my
feat.
multi-level marketing scheme that is Spider Ranch.
Okay.
I want him to work for me and the other guy I recruited.
Please make a diplomacy check.
Get an orc war mouse. Ooh. Diplomacy. Secret or
No, it doesn't have to be secret.
cool. 7.
Yeah. He is not willing to leave this room right now.
What if I offered books?
Even with that, he'd prefer to stay where he is. He seems he likes new books, but he would prefer to stay here more and have them brought to him, even if he has to leave this area to get new books. He'd rather stay here.
Is there a way to either subtly or unsubtly discover what would he be willing to give us for new books?
He doesn't have anything.
So with the rules as they are, he technically has a social tag of friendly,
does.
unfriendly, and things like that. There are mechanics to make that better or worse.
There are. He is indifferent to all of you right now.
All right.
Can I, after the mushroom fails to intrigue us with stories?
I was going to ask Red, do you want to try and impress him as well? With your stories?
with my
Perform?
great fucking skills.
If you're telling
can
stories,
I-
perform could work.
Can I tell stories of warfare? Because I have lore.
You have lore. Yes, I will allow it.
22.
Perfect. He is interested and entertained. And after you said it was going to be a few hours, so yeah, he has become friendly to you.
This guy's nice. I like him.
Yep.
Good
Tell
listener.
good stories. I like it.
What's his book about?
His book. Let me check. There we go. This one specifically is on construction safety regulations of what's the name of the giant city that we're near?
Absalom.
Absalom, yeah. Ancient, 500-year-old Absalom construction
Absolutium.
safety regulations.
Awesome. Good.
Yes. Sweet.
So they're 500 years out of date.
Yeah.
Yeah. We don't use
After
those
figuring this
anymore.
out
Copper
relatively
nails?
quickly, I
What
set the
heathens?
Exactly.
What'd you say, Marissa?
Sorry, after figuring this out relatively quickly, I set the book aside.
Fair.
I'll go nap, thank you very much.
Perfect.
Point of order on that. How long ago was this place built?
You would know it was built about 500 years ago.
You might be able to gain some insight as to construction.
Perhaps maps?
Weak points in architecture, things of that nature.
All right,
Book with
I'll
us.
sit there.
We're going to take the book
Go
with us
to
and
nap.
reference it next time we have to break down a door.
Go to nap. Have all these nagging little thoughts telling me that maybe knowing more about this would be a good idea. Sigh, go pick up the book and read more.
Okay. Make a social check.
Society.
Society check. That's what it is. Yeah,
Hidden?
that's what this will be. No,
Hidden or not?
doesn't have to be hidden.
Yes,
Perfect.
society. Skill I am fictionally best at.
After you finish your first hours-long skim of the book, you have now unfortunately confirmed that it is useless to you. It just took you several hours to do so.
I've set up my pup tent.
Yeah, it's
and
specific to
Bang is
Absalom.
snoring.
There's nothing here that you recognize about it being relevant to the current dungeon.
I do not express emotions in a temper tantrum, so I put the book nicely down next to him and go read while definitely not pouting.
I twitch.
Perfect. Augrael asks for his meat to be cooked blue rare, his steak, and then
Blue rare?
blue rare is basically the most rare. It's extra super, basically raw rare.
Would you mind
I just
green rare
throw 'em
because
just-
the Drake was green?
I guess.
I'm
And yeah,
making
he does seem
jerky,
to eat
so-
it raw with no problem.
AKA, with the 2 truths and a lie, I think we figured this one out.
That is a interesting feat as a GM. Yeah.
I'm gonna. Did anybody search the room? Like
Detect
casual.
I could.
I'm gonna
I could
casually
do that.
search the room.
Make a hidden perception check. I don't. I'll double check, but I don't think you detect any magic here.
just a given. Wherever I am, if not in combat, detect
Oh,
that.
Okay.
shoot, I got 2nd level spells.
I
Ooh.
know!
So, Kaleth, you detect some magic from this direction through the walls.
Oh, okay. No way to get there yet.
Yep. I think that's it. That was your roll to see if there is anything. Is there anything to see? There is nothing to see.
Fair enough.
Do you know where the next set of stairs down is?
He might actually.
Level 4. Level 4.
Hold on.
Can we ask him to draw us a map of everything he knows?
Yeah. I have a compass that'll make it easier for you.
He waves it away when you ask him to draw the map, and he says, like, it's, memories are hazy. Not sure. Level down. Only one way down. It's, past the library. And, there we go. Yeah. Past the library, he says, and then, past the restricted section. Always guarded.
Ooh, there's a restriction section. Always good.
That's the only one I know of. I never went in there. They didn't exactly. They barely tolerated me going into the main area. He isn't able to draw a map, basically. He is able to give you basic directions to the main library itself, but he is friendly. He is lucid in the moment, and for like, he doesn't have a good memory of the other areas beyond where he regularly goes. He says if you go out the door that he pointed at, you go straight to the end of the hallway, then you turn right and go straight to the end of the hallway there. There's your library. So forward, right, forward.
With that perception check, taking a look at this fountain, is there? I take it that is a direct replica of the lighthouse above us.
It does look like it, yeah.
Okay.
It isn't
Or
magical.
It's like right here.
Oh,
The description said right in the center. That does look like a fountain, but I think it's a side table.
okay, alright.
And yeah, it's not magical.
Is there anything about the construction of that lighthouse that looks different or anything?
It does not look
Is it
especially
destroyed where we
different.
know the real lighthouse is?
Sorry?
The real lighthouse had a couple walls, destroyed and open to the outside. Is this one destroyed in that way, or is it
The keep around the lighthouse had walls destroyed. The lighthouse itself was fully intact, as is this one, and this one doesn't have the keep around it. It's just the lighthouse.
And the top of the lighthouse, is it solid, or is there like a little thing on the inside of the lighthouse?
There's a thing inside, but it's not a specific thing. It's just like built into the stone. It's very much nothing that looks magical or unusual.
Okay.
You are warned by Augriel that the other residents of the library won't exactly be as friendly as he is. They're real. They grew a real temper over the last few centuries.
Do you care if we kill them, or
how long has it been? Seems like
what
it's been a
year
long
do
time.
you think it is?
Yeah, He names the year about like 500 years ago is when he last confirmed it. He guessing it's been probably about 50 to 100 years is when he thinks it is.
So you were down here when this place was constructed, if it was about 500 years ago?
Did you just slip that in there?
Yes.
Yeah, it's like five. Oh, I don't think it was 500 years. Yeah, after the place was built, a bunch of us got invited, and we were all like researchers. I don't remember what for though. Yeah, he
I start
is.
listing topics to see if
Yeah.
I can figure out what he was a researcher on.
So, what I will say is after some more time, he is able to give you a rough layout of some of the rooms and areas. However, it doesn't look like there is a map handout. So, I will be describing them as I reference them. So, you go straight through the door, and then he said turn right to library when you go through there. So you go through the door, there's a hallway, go to the end of the hallway, open the door there. You're in an area that is sort of an like 3x3 square area. There's a door straight ahead and an open hallway to the right. Go to the right. He describes the hallway there. He describes the library itself once you get in there. It's basically a long, wide hallway which you're entering in from the side. So there's like the hallway is to the left and right of you when you enter. On your right side is going to be a large circular area. And on your left side, it continues onwards, turns to the right. There's a hallway. It's kind of hard to describe, but it's filled with hundreds of stone shelves with probably thousands of books and scrolls and folios that are there. He describes that there are glowing signs once you get to the library that'll describe what each area is for. So if you want to navigate better, that'll be easier. The there's a bunch of the ghouls, he said there, that are kind of working and maintaining the library. So they're not going to like you when you show up there. Does he know anything else? Couple things. Oh, he mentioned the restriction section. Okay, that is the restriction section. So he actually has been in it, but very much not recently. He's peeked in once or twice before being shooed away. Many of the bookshelves have kind of been damaged or tipped over there. He offered to fix some of the bookshelves, but they drew weapons on him and he fled. I guess they're ghouls, so they didn't draw weapons. They raised their claws against him. Yeah. Yeah. They're straight ahead. In the restriction section, if you go straight ahead once you enter it, leads to the stairs down. But to the left, north, is made of stone and carved with, quote, a strange feminine shape rising from the ghost-laced mists of a cemetery of emptied graves, unquote. So there's something behind there, but he doesn't remember what is behind there for sure.
Just the Lacey statue.
Just the impressive door.
That
is everything he remembers about this area.
We know that Morlocks recently moved up to the higher levels. Does that mean that they were living down here before? How did they get along with the ghouls?
Oh.
As you don't seem to be.
No. It was, they got shooed up here as the ghouls, were continuing to, we lived deeper below. I don't remember much about that, before we got up here. I was up here earlier. I like reading, so I was up here before the rest of them. The rest of them came up, and they told me as they were passing by, the ghouls, kind of kicked them out when they came out from lower down. And then they went further upstairs. But I can't stand those guys.
The ghouls or the other guys?
Oh, well, any of them, but the Morlocks are. Growl Goose is just the worst.
How would you feel about taking his place?
Does he have any books?
We can
I
supply
mean,
you
you'd
books.
be king of all the rest of the Morlocks. I assume you could get whatever books a king normally has. A king of the Morlocks.
Okay. I mean, seems pretty nice, but yeah, I'd be okay with that.
You said you
What
like
do you
fixing
mean?
and tinkering with stuff, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I can fix stuff. This couch has collapsed a few times. I've found a way to prop it up.
I'll like pull out my gun but not point it at him. We'll go, you seen one of these before?
Not in person. Looks newer than one of the books had a design, I think, for something like that, but it was a lot older.
They got some crude ones upstairs too. If my friend here is asking what I think he's asking you.
I guess I'll take over the narrative again at this point. We're interested in attempting a regicide above, and we would love some support from someone who knows and might have some useful knowledge and even more useful claws in taking out these very uncivilized Morlocks.
Make a diplomacy check.
Yeah.
Can I help?
Yes, make a diplomacy check first.
Can I
Does
help
my
with
use have
crafting?
to be
No.
secret?
Damn it.
These are open rolls. Yeah, you don't have to hide them.
I don't help. That's not a crit
Ooh.
fail, right?
Ooh.
You know what? I've got a hero point. I'll use it on that.
Firstly, that is a crit fail. There's no way the DC was 13. So that's actually going to be a -2 to Kalis roll. No, -1, sorry. A critical fail is -1. A fail is nothing.
I mean, okay, so it's a -2 to whatever I roll.
-1.
Minus
Minus
one.
one.
Okay, I'll still hero point that, because why not? And let's try this again. Yeah.
Okay.
13.
He sighs and he says, listen, I'm not a fighter. I'm a reader. If you clear him out, I'll clap for you. I'll whatever you want. But I can tell you where he is.
There are definitely other ways to be helpful rather than fighting directly. Would you be willing to come with us, share what knowledge you have, and maybe just if you might need to fight in self-defense, then obviously you might have to stand up for yourself. But we wouldn't be putting you in those types of situations.
He walks over to the couch, reaches under it, pulls out another book, opens it up, and sits down. Makes it clear he doesn't really want to be leaving the room.
I'm gonna sit next to him and be like, "You've got the right of it, friend. It's not really the life for you, is it?
I'm happy.
I don't have a problem with rotting flesh because that's what I eat. So
I'm content. Besides, I've forgotten most of these books already, so rereading them is like reading them fresh.
got a bit of a memory issue, do you?
It's the fever.
Fever? What fever?
It's been passing around for a while, but it'll pass.
Is this ghoul fever?
Do we have to worry about a disease down here?
Yeah, there's ghouls.
He shrugs and he says, like, I mean, I guess. I haven't really had to worry about it since, can't die from it and all that. So,
Right, but
I'm just gonna
I
wait it out.
could.
I guess so.
Takes a week.
Medicine check?
Do you wanna? I don't know. I don't have any antibiotics. I just read about them once.
Well, I do have some anti-plague.
Yeah, you do.
You are the penicillin.
Yes, I am.
I also grabbed the restoration spell at level 3 because I got some second level spells
Yeah.
Nice.
Nice.
specifically to help with the undead.
Perfect.
Oh, I had a question about something I confused about. If an
Okay.
item has a tradition attached to it, does it have to match your tradition? That's what we decided.
Only if you're casting a spell.
Your spellcasting tradition, and
Only if
Right.
like the Wand of Magic Missile, for example,
Yeah,
using
okay.
it is casting a spell, so it does have to. But other than that, no.
Second question. If you were to gain a skill from a feat that you already have, what happens?
You gain another skill.
I think it's just of your choice.
Yeah.
It doesn't increase the level?
No.
It does not. Unless it says you become expert. If it says
No.
trained, then you just train something else.
Okay.
What do you guys want to do?
I'd like to
Well,
make
I
sure
mean-
he's not gonna, lose his mind in the middle of the night. No offense to you.
You can make a perception check if you want to get a read on him, or you can make a medicine check if you're worried about the fever specifically.
I'll do perception.
'Kay.
Secret or
Secret.
alrighty. Perception 9.
It's hard to tell between the Morlock and the Ghoul thing. If he gets hungry again, you did just feed him, but unless you bring him another corpse, you might be the closest food source.
Hey, we're gonna bring down some barrier corpses.
can we spike this door closed so that we won't be getting any unexpected visitors?
You can probably move one of the couches in front of it.
Okay.
Move
That
this
works.
armchair.
I'm just gonna ask him directly since I'm friendly with him. Like,
Yeah.
no offense, friend, but you be in the undead portion and all. Are we cool? Like, we're not gonna freak out and try to eat me or one of my friends at any point.
No, you're
Not
cool,
trying to be
but-
racist.
Yeah, like it's fine. The other guys are all like that. No, I'm fine.
Casual undead racism.
If you want, I can keep an eye out for you guys while you sleep. If you want, I just don't have to sleep, so I'll be up anyways.
Right, that'd be right nice of you.
He shrugs and he says, "It's better than reading. I don't mind reading, but it's the novelty of not doing that."
Well, if there's anything we can do for you in return, any particular book you've been looking for that we can get from the library for you?
None that I can still remember the name of, but yeah, anything will be great. Like, yeah, no, that would be awesome.
Hey, well, you watch out for us, and we'll watch out for you.
He nods and says, "I appreciate it. Good to make a friend. Been a while. Wait, have I had a friend before? I don't remember." He starts kind of muttering to himself a bit.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think we'll just rest then.
Yeah.
Being looked over by weird ghoul man.
Yep.
Oh, Rogar's not letting him watch.
Okay, Rogar, you don't rest then.
Do I need to?
Not unless you need
I don't have spells.
stuff. Yeah, you can just stay up with him.
Yeah.
There's not like an exhaustion thing or anything that we're going to be worried about.
You guys haven't been in here that long yet. It's been a few hours, but even after the end of the rest, it's been maybe 12 hours total since you came down. So
Assuming
you're not
we're
hitting
not
it
getting
yet.
to combat for the rest of this, can I set my spells sometime in between this week?
If you're not getting into combat, then yes.
And if we are in combat, I'll assume I grabbed the 2 I usually do.
Depends what you guys are planning to do.
Good question.
This is annoying me. I'll fix it later.
I mean, we could just Mm.
I'd be interested in exploring the upper floor more, but not engaging.
Yeah,
I'm out of
exploring
heals.
and not triggering anything are
Yeah.
two
I
separate
honestly-
beasts.
Yeah, I don't mind
God
engaging
only gives me
stuff.
so many
We just-
spells a day.
Personally, I don't mind engaging
That's-
stuff. We'll just go until we hit time. Even for the spells, I assume that Caliph will prepare stuff for his goals, which will either be exploring this floor or killing the Morlocks.
Yes, essentially.
Oh, but Bang sleeps, so you get like an amount of health. He's one away from full,
Yeah, he
so I'll
gets
just
to
give him full.
Is it just one?
No,
rest, or
it's
what was
I
that?
think it's like, hold on. Rest.
It's like equal to your con, I think.
Right. Yeah, it's your con. Yeah. Okay. I only needed 2 anyway to get to full.
Perfect.
That's why I was fine with staying up
Okay, you're fine.
because I'm full.
You guys are rested. I think most of you, those who wake up, you're asked like, sleep well.
I
Yeah,
also
this-
don't want him to know why you stayed awake because
Oh,
I want
okay.
him to like act how
Um,
he normally would.
Yeah, he literally just stays there reading the entire time. By the time you get up, it's also a very thick book. He's mostly done it.
So a bunch of the dungeon just revealed itself to me. I don't know if that happened to anybody else. Okay, not looking at it. It's hidden behind fog of war, but I can see rooms.
Reload the page. I'm switched to look as you, and it isn't working. It isn't doing it.
Okay, weird.
Oh, your token has just moved onto the GM layer for me. Like it's the same hidden version of. Oh, and now you're not.
I just moved your token. It might have actually been glitching about what was up with your token. Oh,
Yeah, it
roll
was
20.
faded out and
Just
transparent. like
reset the darkness, and that'll go
Okay,
away.
yeah.
Because I just reload and I can still see.
How do I reset the darkness? I think that's not in this setting. That's in here.
It's in the where you reveal stuff. It's on the toolbar.
Okay, lighting. Nope. Fog of War, permanent darkness. Reset permanent darkness. There we go. Is that good?
Yep, that worked.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah. So I'll just.
So we'll just have to do
reveal the
that.
Stairs.
Yep.
Perfect.
The horror.
Okay.
Oh,
So are you guys going upstairs or staying down here? First question.
Yeah, we killing warlocks or are we going to the library? Do we care? Oh wait, they have human prisoners. Rogar would care.
They do upstairs, yeah. The Morlocks have human
I
prisoners.
forgot about the human prisoners. That's a
Yeah.
thing.
We were going upstairs.
You have the Drake's
Nah.
head, like you were
We're
asked to get.
dragging the little elf boy
Yeah,
by
yeah.
his pointy ears as we go upstairs.
Yeah, we can get close enough to fuck someone up with that head.
What about it? What do you mean fuck them up with a head?
I mean, we can get into the room with our
Oh.
arms and armor.
And surprise attack, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Then I'll move you back. I hope your token. I'm going to copy your tokens actually, just to make sure they are properly updated. Otherwise, I might have to re-update them.
Mm-hmm. We're going a whole nother level up. I now don't give 2 shits about the rocks that are all around there. I can just run through
Yeah.
them.
So, question: look at this cool cleric spell. I can give
Ghoulish
someone ghoul
cleric.
fever.
You
There we
can
go.
give someone cool fever.
Yes,
Sweet.
they make a fort save, and then they an 18 fort save, and then they get ghoul fever.
Speaking of which, before we go up there, if nobody else is, can I do a medicine check to see if there is anything that we may have caught down there?
Sure.
I have
Hidden.
I
any
didn't
level of
touch 'em.
training,
This will be a
but
hidden roll.
sure. Oh, sorry. There's my token. There. Yes.
You do not know.
Any new spots on my mushroom cap?
Not that you can see.
Definitely checking just for me, but also
You guys are
not that
welcome to
helpful.
navigate
So.
yourself around if you would like to.
All right. So, do we want to check this door in the entry room?
There were a
No,
bunch
maybe
of
on our
areas
way out.
So,
What did you say, Marissa?
nothing important.
Yeah, because we have this whole half of the map that's just blank. We don't know what's up here.
Okay.
Oh, that's true. There's that ghost light up at the top of that thing, and
Yeah, that's
There's
what I was
also doors in that hallway.
Yeah. I think we deal with the threat to our south,
Let's
and
go
then
kill
we'll
the
head north.
Morlocks. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's kill the
Morlock.
Morlocks.
Morlock death.
Do
Gotta
we
go
want to
down and
We got a
around,
new
probably.
axe.
two directions?
What do you? What?
Ooh, you want to flank?
Yeah, flanking.
Evil elf. They don't like you.
You
So
flank.
elf flank.
How's your stealth?
Actually, not bad.
You might want to
Do
stay
not-
hidden in the squeeze and then jump out.
I mean, it's
Yeah.
not again. Squeeze isn't a thing, is it? But yeah,
Squeeze is a thing, but I think it might be an exploration thing, not an action thing.
It's an action that is an exploration move. Contort yourself to
Okay.
squeeze through a space so small you can barely fit through. This action is for exceptionally small spaces. Many tight spaces are difficult terrain that you can move through more quickly and without a check. So this was just a difficult terrain, not like a squeeze.
Okay.
okay, and
Right.
it doesn't actually do anything during combat. It looks like.
Wait, where's
Yeah.
the rest of the party?
Oh, we moved ahead.
Oh, there you are.
Yeah. Kaleth, are you moving?
Yeah.
I'm debating if we're going the other way, but yes, I guess.
I think you should at least come from this way. Right? Can you see my arrow?
Yes.
If you come from this way, you can retreat, and there's that trap there that I set.
Yes. I'm good with that. Yes.
Wait. I'm having a plan. Hang on.
Sure. I am willing to listen to your plan.
If you can get their attention and move them into that little narrow way, come back, they'll hit the trap. We can put someone and you on this side, and the other two can come up the pipe, and we can
And
trap them between us.
I kind of love that idea.
It limits the amount of attacks they can do. Like they can stack one on each other because they're Morlocks, but it would severely limit who they can hit.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, I
Yeah.
can go on this side, and the mushroom backed up with the gun.
Okay.
Who's our
can be
diplomat
the entry team.
None of us.
Not me.
No
or
one.
our deceiver?
Kaleth.
Well,
Oh,
Deceiver is me, I think.
Kalis the Deceiver,
Hagen's
I
the
have
Intimidator.
diplomacy.
Oh, you have diplomacy? Okay.
And I also have diplomacy at 6.
Excellent.
So do
Okay,
you-
so we want the cleric and someone else to go in the room.
I'll go in the room,
And then
because then I could shoot her in the back.
us two on
Someone
the other
should be
side.
holding the Drake head. It will basically take both of your arms to hold it.
I have it on bang.
Oh, okay. Strapped to bang.
Yeah.
Okay,
It's just
so
on bangs.
He looked
So-
like he was having fun with it, so you hollowed it out and made it a helmet.
That would definitely.
yeah,
take
so
more
Kaleth
time
and
to
I can
have.
be in the boat room, or I
Yeah.
can be in the boat room. Kaleth can go down.
Okay, I'll move you quickly over if you want to speed that up.
Yeah.
Yes, please.
And you can go in, get their attention, haul them back to me, and I'll just be ready to kick some ass when they hit that trap.
Yeah. Just to check, Wand of Magic Missile and whatnot, is that one per day, no matter who's using it?
It's one per day, no matter who's using it, unless you overcharge it, which has a chance of destroying the wand.
But you can spend all 3 of your actions to do 3 darts.
Then that's
Yep,
just one.
it's
cast.
one dart per action. Yep.
Yeah.
Alright.
That's a guaranteed hit. So if you're ever like, this thing is almost dead, let's finish it off.
I might end up using that to get attention because why not?
Okay.
I can't. I need a free hand for a lot of my fighting, ideally. So I can't use combat spells very well.
How much
Combat
how much does rest rest you for? Again?
hit point
I
wise.
think I want to say it's double your con, but
Just say long rest. It's probably what it's called.
Okay.
No, that's a tired day and night. Resting.
no, it's just resting. Equal to your Constitution modifier multiplied by your level.
Oh. Oh, so they rested too, but we didn't
But-
deal that much damage to them. I think.
Yeah.
And we were coming in there like almost dead. I think.
It was a whole thing, yeah.
Yeah, because it was a domino fight because the other guy ran in there.
Yeah.
'Kay.
And we
And
hit
ran
like all
into
the
every
traps.
single trap.
Yep.
How many squares is that? 40?
It's 7.
I see 35 feet,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and there's only one.
There's
Yeah.
just two weird ones where the corridor is strange, but
Yeah.
good enough. I still do that. In the
Okay.
turn.
5.
We can start this and see how it goes, I think.
Okay, so I guess stealth
Hagen
is.
Yeah, Hagen just opened the door. It is empty this time.
I checked to see where I hid the shotgun.
The shotgun, you specifically hit it or just dropped it in this room? I thought
Bang
just
dropped it under the desk.
Okay. I'm gonna make a quick roll for someone to find it. It is still there.
Yes. I would like to grab it, and load it.
Okay.
With whatever scrap is in here.
Yep, you have a projectile launcher. It doesn't.
Oh,
have
is that what
five
it's called?
It's called a projectile launcher, yeah. And it deals 1d6 damage plus 6.
All right. It's not in the compendium, so I'll just add it.
Yeah.
And then what is it, damage wise?
Bludgeoning damage. 50-foot
Uh,
increment.
1d6 plus 6.
1d6 is
Plus 6?
It's plus 6,
Jeez.
and range damage isn't affected by stats, so it's just
Wow.
yeah.
Any traits?
Deadly D8. Versatile, piercing. So bludgeoning, piercing, like you said, like yours.
Oh, okay. So
Probably matters what you put in it as to what it is.
probably.
Yeah.
Like telekinetic projectile.
Yeah. Okay, I can do this. I'm probably not going to use it right off the bat if we fight, so
Yeah.
I could go over the week.
So should I? Essentially, I'm stealthing out to there, and then I'm opening the combat, whatever. So is stealth
You're
just
starting combat? I thought the others, you were waiting for those to talk to him.
Yeah, we're going to use them as a distraction just in case, maybe you can get a +1 or something since they're
Okay.
distracting everyone.
Yeah.
Caliph, can you
Okay.
make a hidden stealth check then?
Yes, I
And
can.
if Lactarius is sneaking, which it doesn't seem like it is, then you too. Okay.
Well, I think they're going to wait to hear our voices come down that
Yeah.
tunnel.
Hagen,
then
you open
start
the
coming
door,
in.
and you see one of the Morlocks here was working on the setting up a new tripwire, but you interrupted them. It's not fully set up. They look up, and then they quickly open the door and yell in Undercommon, "Master!" Or actually, it says, "My king! They have returned!" And then from behind you say, "Good, let them in." The Morlock sort of bows, sort of prostrates a bit before you, gestures you towards the king, and retreats while still facing you, Hagen, into the room. Opening the door.
Can you tell us if there's traps in here?
There are no traps in here.
We
It
follow
was
the more
setting up.
locked
It was
footsteps.
setting up its first trap, but didn't finish. it.
Okay.
I suddenly see a thing.
Yes, it moved into that corner.
Okay.
It doesn't seem to notice you.
Okay.
But the creature is in the corner of the wall. They're looking towards the others. Hagen and Bang and Rogar enter, and the king, Growlgoost, says, "You have returned victorious, I see. Well done. A shame about your companions that fell to the beast, but it was mighty indeed."
The elf was a prick anyway.
For your
Did you know
service.
he was allergic to gluten?
I don't know what that is, but that sounds very delicate of him.
He just kept reminding us.
Well, unlike him. For your service. I award you with titles. You are now proudly known as lackeys of the Ghost Queen. He doesn't say this ironically. He's legitimately seems to be bestowing you with the titles.
Could we perhaps be referred to
Lackey.
as interns?
If you want to be more demeaned, I suppose. Sure. I prefer lackeys myself.
Well, intern has like the possibility of like rising up, but lackey kind of just seem like stuck, you know.
Well, about that, I offer you, brave soldiers, a choice. On one hand, you may, as a reward, surrender your gear, equipment, items, armaments, and become glorious true slaves of the Ghost Queen, like your above-ground fellows here, gesturing to the prisoners. Or, if you have true grit, in the Ghost Queen's name, begin a crusade against a group of heretic ghouls below my domain. The cult of the canker has been a sore on my side for far too long.
You hate those canker sores, man.
Goddamn dad jokes from a fucking Morlock.
I think the signal is the groan.
What? It's such good information. Alright, given the dad joke groaning over here, I will, shoot this guy.
All right, let's roll initiative. Caleb, you are
Yay.
using your stealth, which is 23, as initiative. And then let's see how everyone else does. We'll roll initiative, and then we'll end the session after initiative is set.
So I guess we roll initiative, but I don't technically always go first. That's an
You don't
interesting thing.
no, because it still takes you 6 seconds to cast the spell, or 2 seconds, whatever. So they'll hear you once you start casting the spell.
Oh, that makes sense. Why was initiative rolled with diplomacy?
Because
Actually, yeah,
into
sure, why
him.
not?
I rolled bad, but
So they rolled really well on some initiatives, and we'll see
But
what
the
they do
main-
next session. Oh, the main guy
But they're
did not roll for him?
surprised.
No, the main guy only rolled a 16,
Main
so
guy
he's
only
not
rolled a
giving
16.
order.
Yep. So we'll see what happens next session. But for
They
now,
are surprised, correct?
And technically, I would still be hidden
until
from
it is their turn, they are surprised, I believe is how that works. So
Okay.
the king will be surprised, basically. but that might be all you need. Let's do end of session. So, the new rules, which I need to still put into, let me override the old ones because we decided to go with that. Who was the MVP in a fight? We had one fight. Who was the MVP of
We had
that fight
one
against the
fight.
Lost Drake?
Just saying, I soaked up a shitload of damage.
Yeah.
You did.
I
Who
don't
saved
think
you? I used all my heals.
I
Doesn't
crit
actually
the
matter.
Yeah, I think it's
Why?
between the mushroom and the elf boy.
mushroom gets most suffered.
Okay, I'm down with that.
Okay. Lactarius gets who suffered the most. Caliph gets MVP. How is
Yeah.
everyone else? Okay.
Woo!
Well, that's the first two questions answered. Who discovered a secret, overcame an obstacle, or befriended someone new?
I did
That's
befriend
also
the
the
ghoul.
mushroom.
Lactarius.
It
Yeah.
is clearly the mushroom. He made a new friend.
Okay.
Yeah.
Perfect. So so everyone gets 1 hero point, 1 additional one for Caliph, 2 additional ones for Lactarius. Use them well next session. Are we all available for next week? We are.
I am.
It should be.
Could be, yep.
Okay, we should be back next week. Life is a habit of getting in the way, but we expect to be right now. Thank you everyone for watching.
All my spells are more powerful now. All the cantrips do extra damage.
Good. Okay, well, we'll see that in action. And one thing to note is the ghouls, now that we started combat, it doesn't matter anyways, the ghouls are not versed in medicine. They cannot treat wounds. They did not, those that are wounded are not healed to full.
Whoa, these guys?
Yeah.
Hmm. Good.
So, okay.
Depends on the creature, but yes.
The Morlocks didn't patch themselves up.
The Morlocks did not patch themselves up. You've been gone for like 10 hours.
Yeah.
But, yeah, they don't exactly have a lot of medicine stuff here. And while this guy can cast some spells, none of them are healing spells. Okay, well, we will be back next week. Thank you everyone for watching.